Good morning, friend. Wow, I look terrible. It is Wednesday. I'm officially 23 weeks pregnant. 23 is my favorite number, so I was hoping this would be a great week. However, I'm feeling pretty terrible. If you haven't guessed, it is 10:30. I think I told you guys I got really sick last month. I got like a fever. I had to take like a bunch of COVID tests and they were all negative. All that stuff, like stomach issues. It seems that a similar thing is happening currently, knock on wood. Not as much the stomach issues, but yesterday afternoon, I started coming down with a fever. And with the fever, I got like chills, full body aches. Well, the chills weren't terrible at first. I was just kind of cold, but body aches and just, if you've ever had a fever, you just don't feel well. And it just progressively got worse. And then I started taking some Tylenol. And at night, it was really bad. I feel like fevers are always the worst at night. I woke up at like 2 a.m. just like convulsively shaking. The chills were so bad. I think the highest my fever got up to was 101. Or it was 100.9, almost 101, which I think over 101 when you're pregnant, you're supposed to like call your doctor. I haven't called my doctor yet. That happened at 2. I took some more Tylenol. And then I was awake from like 2 to 4. And then I woke up again at 6. And then I woke up again at 8. My fever this morning was only like 99.4. I'm feeling okay right now. I took a shower, which I feel just like helps in general, especially when you've had a fever, like get the sweat off and stuff. Don't feel great. I'm having a lot of like chest pain, but I can't tell if it's like gas. You know what I mean? I have a pretty bad headache. The Tylenol is helping right now with that, which is helpful, but my body just hurts. And like your body already hurts when you're pregnant. So that's where my day is at currently. What a great way to start my 23 weeks pregnant vlog and like life. So Ben's outside right now with the dogs. Finn has to be on a leash when he's outside right now just so he doesn't run because he's so rambunctious and he can't like get his stitches out or anything. And then Cora's just laying in the grass eating the grass. I honestly really thought I was gonna have COVID. I took an at-home test. It was negative. I might take a PCR if I can get the energy to go to CVS. I should probably call my doctor at some point too, but honestly, I know that what they're gonna tell me because this exact thing happened last month and then they didn't do anything. Basically, they tell you to stay hydrated, take Tylenol, get a PCR, and then if it gets worse, go to the ER, like dehydration wise or whatever. So it just sucks because a fever is usually a symptom of like something's happening, and when you're pregnant, at least for me, I just feel a little bit more anxious in general about what's going on. Okay, they're mowing the lawn next door, so I'm sorry if you can hear it, but I got my diaper bag in. I'm very excited. Louie baby. It's like a little backpack. And then there's like a little thing right here, some pockets on the side, and then this whole like compartment stuff on the inside. I think you can carry it different ways, so there's like different straps and stuff. Cute. I like the color, and I feel like it's like a diaper bag, but it's also like not super ugly. Anyway, I don't even think I've said hello today. It is Thursday, it's 2 o'clock. I did like a bunch of work this morning. I put on a little bit of makeup today because I would like to film, but I have a little bit of a headache. So I'm trying to like get rid of that first. I feel much better today, thankfully. I feel pretty much fully recovered minus the headache, so that's good. I did a whole bunch of work this morning. I wrote 9 emails for my client, and I asked a couple of clarifying questions on some blogs that I have for my other client, and then did some like admin work. I got super agitated at my OB because they switched my appointment in 2 weeks to a different, like back to another nurse practitioner when I was supposed to see a OB. I still haven't met any of the OBs at my office. So that was annoying, and they didn't tell me they switched it. I just saw it in my chart. So I sent them an email asking for clarification. Got my little outfit on today, a little bit of a bump shot, but yeah, so I'm just watching a little bit of YouTube. I'm gonna take some Tylenol for my headache. Plus the people next door have landscapers over right now. Hopefully I filmed today because I actually put on makeup and did my hair. But if not, I'll just do it tomorrow. Although it is the video for this weekend, so I should probably do that soon. For the baby shower, we had, Styrofoam, had asked people to try to send us any gifts before we go home, just so it's easier, but we haven't really gotten any yet, which is fine. We still have a couple weeks. If people send stuff while we're gone, our landlord will just get it for us. Also got some news about the Ottoman for our couch. If you guys didn't know, we bought a couch like a month, we bought it on July 4th, and we got it like 2 weeks later, maybe 3 weeks later, and we were supposed to get the Ottoman at the same time, but they claim that the Ottoman was damaged. So we've been waiting for them to get a new Ottoman in, and it hasn't come in their last like couple weeks of shipments, but they just got it today. So we're hoping that we can get that in the next week or so, which would be great. Good morning, my dearest friends. It is Friday. I don't really have a great place to put this tripod, so we're gonna go here. My toilet is running in the background, sorry. But it is 10:30 Friday. I am actually going to pour myself a little bit more of this like electrolyte water. I've been drinking this. I started drinking it when I got really sick a couple weeks ago, like a month ago now, to help with like dehydration and stuff. And Ben bought me some more of it. It's not like, I mean, there's sugar in it, so it's not like great for you, but there's a lot of sugar in this whole thing. This is like 2.5 servings though, so I'm not gonna drink all this. I'm just gonna put some of it in a cup, if I can find a cup. But today I'm feeling very bloated. I look very pregnant. It's interesting. Some days I look less pregnant, and other days I look more pregnant. Today I definitely look more pregnant, but I would say a little bit of this is bloat because I had some ice cream last night, like dairy ice cream, and unfortunately I think it's bloating me. The last 2 times I've eaten it, I've gotten pretty bloated. It tasted great. But yeah, so today I just feel a little bit like more large and in charge than normal. I'm 23 weeks pregnant, so I'm not like, you know, I don't want to be like giant yet because I still have a long way to go. But I'm wearing one of my new maternity shirts. It's actually like super long. I got them in a large, so they're kind of big, but I like them that way. I would prefer them that way than like tight at all. If you guys are interested in any of the other things that I bought for the fall and stuff to get me through the rest of pregnancy, I can link that video in the cards and then down below. But today I've already started work. I have one of my clients, well, I have 2 clients. So my one client, basically I'm in limbo right now. I'm waiting on her in order to, like, I can't move forward on anything. It needs like approval from her, or I need like links from her or login information from her.
So I did a whole bunch of work for her yesterday, and now I just have to wait for her to respond with stuff, which is fine. I probably won't get much from her today. My other client is my blogging client, and I'm just kind of trying to get ahead on blogs. Both of my blogs that were due this week I already did on Monday, thankfully, before I got sick. So now I'm just working on next week's blog. Today is going to be a little bit of a work day and more of a relaxed day because I was sick Tuesday, Wednesday. So going to like take it slow, stay home. It's not the C word, but still, I just want to be protective of myself and other people. I am going to make myself my little drinky poo here. Hopefully have some coffee at some point too. It is now noon. I just heated myself up some leftover lasagna. We actually have like leftover chili too, because earlier this week when I was sick I couldn't eat anything like acidic or like spicy because it was bothering me. So anyway, I'm eating this for lunch, and then I'm listening to a podcast that keeps disappearing. I've been listening to Crime Junkie, which I'm obsessed with. But yeah, so I finished the 2 blogs that I wanted to finish today, which is great. And I might get to work on starting the research for 2 more blogs that I have that aren't due for a while, just to like get ahead on those, because I think I told you guys in my last video that I've been liking doing some of the research ahead of time, just because it helps me, because some days my brain just doesn't want to do research and write. A lot of times once I eat lunch, my energy plummets very quickly. So I'm not really sure that I'll have much energy yet. I still haven't had coffee, so I might have a coffee when I'm done eating this. Yeah, there's only like one blog up that I'd want to watch today. So we'll see. It might be worth getting a little bit more work done. I'm not really sure. So that's the plan right now. But yeah, this lasagna is very good. It's vegan and it's gluten-free. We used gluten-free lasagna noodles this time, except we accidentally overcooked them. So it's a little bit mushy, but it's lasagna, so it doesn't matter, you know? I've been on this weird kick lately where I'm like, not eating unhealthy, but I'm not eating super healthy. Like the meals we make are healthy, but my snacks are not healthy. So I really had like a chocolate milk craving. I can drink dairy. It's not super good for me. So I bought Fairlife chocolate milk and it was exquisite. It was amazing. I loved it. But Ben really wants me to not eat dairy if possible. So I have been making like my own little at-home chocolate milk that's not very healthy either, but I have some oat milk from Wegmans here. I don't like this oat milk. I actually just texted Ben because he went and got groceries the other day, which I'm grateful that he did, but I specifically put on the list not to get oat milk with this many calories in it just because I think it's gross. Like I don't want that many calories, but it is what it is. So I have oat milk and then this stuff, which is high calorie and terrible for you, but there's no milk in it. So my battery's flashing, but and I have Oreos. So I'm gonna have oat milk, chocolate milk, and Oreos for a snack. Good morning, friends. It is Saturday. I'm here with the little doggos. It is almost 11. Ben is out doing, the heck's it called? Frisbee golf. So he's been gone for the last hour and a half-ish, I think. So I've just been hanging out. We're getting our Ottoman today, finally, which I'm very excited about. It's not coming till like 4 though, so we'll see. Hopefully it comes on time. But I think I'm just gonna like read for a little bit. I have been listening to the Crime Junkie podcast, which I'm obsessed with, but I noticed last night when I went to bed, I was having a little bit of anxiety, like crimey type of anxiety, which usually for me is a good indication that maybe I should take a break from crime podcasts for a little bit. I don't like being stuck in the house constantly. Like, I need to get out of the house occasionally, even if it's just like to go for a walk or to like go for a ride, those kinds of things. I went to the coffee shop Monday morning, which you guys would have saw in the last vlog, but yeah, I've basically been in the house since then. Like, I've barely even gone outside because I was sick for part of the week, as you guys know. So I'm hoping that today we can like ride around somewhere, do something. I had thought about getting like Mexican takeout for lunch. We still can't leave Finn alone because he's still kind of like messing with his surgical wound. So we would have to do takeout, which I just don't know if I want to do takeout. You know, sometimes it's fun to like go to a restaurant. I've been reading this book. I don't even remember what it's called, quite honestly. Let me look. A Curse of Blood and Stone. It's the second book of A Fate of Wrath and Flame by K.A. Tucker that I've been reading. I'm at 89%, so I'm almost done with it. It's pretty good. I really like fantasy type books, so it's totally up my alley. But I also need to like slow down on books because I've read like 3 or 4 books this week, and I need to have a couple for when we go home so that I have something to read like on the road and stuff like that. But anyway, so I just wanted to say good morning. I still have mascara on my eyes apparently. 23 weeks of pregnancy. I'm feeling bloated again today. Like, I've definitely popped, so there's like, I can no longer say that I don't look pregnant. Like, I look pregnant. I think I'm just eating things that my body isn't agreeing with, and I just keep doing it even though I know I shouldn't. I keep getting really bloated, which is really uncomfortable when you already have a belly bump, like a baby bump. If you add bloat on top of that, not great. It's crazy to think in like a couple weeks we'll be home in Wisconsin, Wisconsin and Illinois. We'll actually be in Illinois 2 weeks from today. We'll be getting there. Talked to our landlord yesterday. He's actually gonna come here and like take care of the house while we're gone. He has some like, we've lived here for 2 years. We're going into our 3rd year, so there's like some maintenance and stuff that he's been wanting to do, but we work from home and we're always home, so it's kind of hard for him to get in here. So it'll be an easy time where we're not here and the dogs aren't here. He can watch the house, he can pick up our packages, and he can have like some workers here to do stuff. Next week is gonna be like a heavy work week. I think I'm gonna get my nails done again. I know everybody loves this green. I get so many compliments on it. If you guys watched the vlog where I got it, I was like very unhappy with this green. So like, I think I'm gonna do like, here's the thing. What's funny is the 2 colors I picked weren't on purpose. As y'all know, I love pink and I love red. If you've watched my nail debacle over the years of nail debacles. I'm either gonna do like a very light pink, like almost like whitish, but not white because I don't like white. I'm way too pale to be wearing white anything. I might do like a really pale pink, or I might do like a vivid blue. So very different colors, have nothing to do with the sex of the baby, because obviously we don't know what the sex of the baby is. I'm trying to decide. Obviously the light pink will like go with everything, but I also don't feel like I could, I don't know. So I'll probably do the pink, honestly. Riveting content over here on my channel about nail color. Obviously you guys will see this in the vlogs, but I'm trying to get better at actually showing you stuff because I just struggle with it. Because I think that you guys are gonna like think it's boring. I'm like, yeah, I'm just working today, you know. Nails. Oh, I have to get blood work this week. That's what it is, for my thyroid. And then I have a call therapy, and Finn's getting his like little staples taken out from his neutering surgery on Friday. And then Saturday we're meeting with our doula for the first time, so that'll be really fun. I'm really gonna try to like show you guys what's going on versus just like tell you it, because I know like I like vlogs like this where people just like talk with me, but I know that y'all want to see what I'm doing. You want to like feel like you're a part of it. So I'm trying to get better. That's why these like weekly vlogs, I'm learning, you know? And Ben just got home. So, perfect timing. Maybe I guess I'm not reading. Over the thing, seeing the doggo. We got Mexicana food. Yeah, they were looking.
They were like,
oh my god. Looking at this guy, because he's a cutie boy.
she said they haven't called my phone.
We got ganza, tacos, and tequila for lunch because I wanted it.
Yep.
But we also, I don't feel comfortable leaving Finnegan over there while he's still got his stitches.
Pastor tacos.
Tacos?
For me. And then you got your fajitas. These must be your tortillas.
Is that done enough for me? Yeah.
Yeah. That one might be a little bit, but looks good.
Can I show him yours?
Yeah.
Then got some pastor tacos. Those look pretty good. Well, friends, we got the Ottoman. It is huge. Giant. It's basically almost, yeah, it's like the size of one whole part of the couch. So it's very, very big. It's also like our couch is already, it looks like it's dirty. Like look how different the colors are. So I'm hoping that's not dirt. What I actually think it is, if you look really closely, there's like, let's see, I don't know, this like fabric. What I think happened is like, because we've already sat on this one so much, it's like, I guess when you look at them really close, they don't look that different, but from far away they do. So it's already like kind of gone down a little bit. I don't know. And one thing that we really struggle with is that vent right there lets in so much dust. This house is just really dusty as it is because our air conditioner is like 25 years old, 20 years old, and it doesn't filter out the stuff anymore. And even though we buy like really high quality filters, it just doesn't filter out all the dust and stuff. Like we cleaned our last couch before we sold it and there was like literally like so much dust on it. It was so disgusting. Anyway, I also bought these Balance Athletica leggings, their new Daydream line. It was kind of expensive, so I need to try them on to make sure that they fit. And they have one of these like crisscross fronts, which to be honest, when I was thin, I would have loved, but since gaining a lot of weight and having a belly and now having the belly with a pregnancy, I'm not super sure I'm gonna love that look. But they're like very, very soft. And this girl that I follow on Instagram is a Balance like rep, and she's pregnant, and she just said that they're like literally the softest leggings, and they're really high rise, so it's not like they'll, especially because I'm so short, they'll still pull over my belly. So I do need to try those on, but I don't feel like trying them on right now. So Ben went to go get food. We're gonna make dynamite shrimp bowls tonight. So it's gluten-free, like breaded shrimp. I think it's with almond flour. And then, my Bobby, hi. And then cabbage, like red cabbage, cucumbers, carrots, and then like a sriracha mayo. It's really good. We've made it a lot. You can use like coconut aminos or soy sauce if you want to. I use coconut aminos, but anyway. So I'm watching vlogs right now. And then I think that's probably all we're gonna do tonight is like make dinner at some point. Hello, you're currently focused on Benjamin.
Where they should be.
No. It's been pouring here, but the sun is out, so I'm very confused by that. But
Typical North Carolina.
Ben made these shrimp bowls, so it's just rice, gluten-free shrimp, right? It's gluten-free.
Yeah.
I think it's grain-free, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's coconut flour and arrowroot starch.
And then some avocado, cabbage. I don't really like cabbage, so not much. Carrots and cucumbers, and then sriracha mayo, and we put a little bit of coconut aminos on there too.
Or a lot in my case.
or a lot. Do you even eat the mayo?
I don't like mayo as much.
So we had Ganza tacos today. They were very good, just pretty oily. Like for what you paid, like the food quality was there. But like, for example, with like the fajitas and stuff, there was no sides, which I thought was kind of strange. It was good, but it's definitely not a restaurant we probably eat at like all the time because it was like $50 and neither of us had leftovers, anything like that. But it is what it is. So we just ate. Our food was pretty good. And then we've been talking because of the whole like student loan stuff right now and just like people on social media who are talking about things that they don't understand. Ben and I get like very passionate about things that we believe in, especially when people are being assholes about it. Everybody and their mother can kind of say whatever they want to say things that aren't true and get like people all riled up when like there's like not a big deal. I don't really understand. So anyway, this is just in general. Obviously something we've noticed majorly throughout the world in the last 2.5 years. But yeah, Ben's pretty riled up about it and I get riled up about it, but at the same time I just like, I'm just here. I have no interest in fighting with anybody on the internet. Finn is literally running like around and around and around and around. He's so hyper because he really hasn't been able to exercise the last few days. Oh, Ben's mad. So we went on a little jaunt this morning.
Yep.
To get donuts. I got 2 because I didn't know what I wanted. I'm like boring and I like, what are they, like glazed yeast donuts?
Yeast raised, yeah.
Yeah, but glazed ones, like I don't even want anything on them. I just want them glazed. But they also have apple fritters that are really good. But then I got a coffee.
Sorry, make it. All right, I'm done.
Over here. But I'm actually going, can you get me a napkin when you have a second?
Yeah. Tell them what this is. This is your prep for brunch.
I prepped for brunch. Well, we're not eating like at 11.
Oh. Are you sure about that?
Uh-huh. No.
Because then that's not brunch, then it's lunch. That's why I was like, what are you doing?
But there's no way I could not eat until 11 anymore. That's why I never understood brunch. I was like, I'm not hungry at that time. I'm hungry.
Yeah.
At lunch.
Definition of brunch is like 10:30, give or take a little bit.
But it's at 11. Ben's trying to figure out what to eat because he can't eat these donuts because they're made with butter. But, well, and these ones in particular, I bet it's just butter because like the ones that have frosting probably have like cream in it or something. Just did a little roundy loop through Wake Forest. Got donuts, coffee at this little coffee place in Rollsville, and came on home. This is why my vlogs are boring, because I just tell them random shit. I got this gift from my cousin, 2 cousins and my aunt for the baby shower. I got a bunch of books and a little head wig and a couple things for me. And then I'm also watching my cousin's plant while she's in Ireland for the next few months. She also bought me a car seat. It's just not here yet, so that's super kind of them. It's 1 o'clock. I'm gonna try to make this for lunch. Ben is unfortunately sick. He got sick yesterday with what seems like what I had, some sort of like stomach bug. He tested negative for COVID. We still went and got a PCR test just in case, but Ben's actually outside with the dogs right now, but he has not been feeling well. It seems to be all stomach related, which is like similar to when I got sick in July. So we don't know if he has like a stomach flu or bug or something. He got a PCR test and like an influenza test this morning, but it's like literally identical to how I felt like a month ago. So
we'll see. Hopefully he feels better in the next day. He's doing okay. He just like can't eat and like keep anything in, so that sucks. And then I was up late with him and then woke up. He called me in the middle of the night. He slept downstairs. He called me in the middle of the night because he thought he was gonna pass out, and he didn't, thankfully, but just not great. So we're both kind of, he's been kind of just chilling today. I've been working as much as I can, but now I'm gonna make this. This is like probably so not good for you, but I've been craving Chinese food for a while now, and I'm like, I'm just gonna make the frozen thing. I was so excited, y'all. I thought, if you watch my budget videos, that I was gonna make it 1 month without going over my eating out budget, and I went over by like $1.50. So I'm so mad. And there's still technically 2 days, but I don't think we're gonna get any food out because Ben doesn't feel well. So anyway, I'm gonna cook this up. I hope that you enjoyed this video this week. I'm gonna try to edit it today so I can get started on a new one either tomorrow or Wednesday, and hopefully the Fritz fam will be feeling better. Between I got sick this week, Ben got sick this week, Finn had surgery. It's just been a rough one. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.